is day stem, which is in Qi. Where is it? Qi. And 9. And 9 4. And for marriage status, palace 8.
The husband is in Palace 1, right?
Husband is in Palace 1.
We and
Why is Palace 1?
Palace 6. Palace 6 is the husband, right?
Sorry.
Is it Palace 6, Master?
You're asking me?
Yes. Palace 6 got husband got money.
Husband got money. Do you think he got money? Do you really think he got money?
Back tortoise are not good lah. And bandit and rest. No lah, not really. Maybe. Correct or no, Master?
Yeah,
I think
correct.
black tortoise and then bandit and then
Yeah.
money not so good.
Black
And then
tortoise is
restless.
already losing a lot of money. Then black tortoise also lose money. Then rest store means this person is lazy, doesn't really work. So do you really think he got money?
No lah.
Even
No.
if you have all the money will go down the drain to something else. Because with top is black tortoise, bandit also. So creating a lot of issue. I have a student, Malaysian student, his formation is like that one. That means in his life he will always have this problem. But anyhow, let's carry on.
Okay, so partner in a palace 8 because it's got emptiness, so something wrong with the marriage lah. And then got injured. Maybe they got injure each other, meaning mentally or physically.
It can be emotional. It's not always physical.
Emotionally.
Mentally also.
Mentally. What else? They don't love anymore, leh. They don't love each other anymore.
Oh, why do you say that?
Because they are in. Hang on.
They do.
They do. Sorry.
Because they are still in the same plate.
Yeah. The answer box got horse. Unstable. Stable? Serpent. Wait, Master, to check my notes.
You want to check your notes? Which page you want to check? Joanne, come take over.
Serpent. Serpent I saw is like snake. Reflects to snake, right? Serpent. Where's my
Worry.
Oh, warrior.
Why you look at the answer? Is the answer important?
No, not really, but just
Then why
wondering.
do you want to see?
Curious.
Aren't we looking at the relationship is more important?
It's empty and got
Yes,
injury
it's
and
empty.
impulse.
Then what else can
And
we
then got
see?
pink and keng.
Pink and girl in the relationship means what?
Pink
Another party.
and another party lah.
Male, female,
But
Male.
male,
male.
male means
So
that
relationship officially in the public, there is a male involved already, or there are more than one party involved. Correct? So look at Grace. Where is Grace now?
Grace is got yi is woman lah. No
Anna.
woman.
So this woman, is it relevant? Is it important?
Maybe not because the death is
This is talking about the character of her, therefore, stubborn.
mm,
Stubborn person who is a debtor also behave like a king. That means he like to order people around. Problem style also means that this person can be stubborn also. Leader, okay, he's a leader person. A leader would like to give orders also, but they also don't like to listen to orders. So we can say that Grace is somebody of probably high status, a leader. Another angle we can say probably he is somebody. She's somebody. But look at her, Grace. Grace and the sun. Okay, the sun is in box number 6. Let me note it down. Not the sun, sorry. Grace, the husband, not the sun.
master. What is run referred to? The run stem in a plastics.
Water?
Water. So what does it mean? It's wood and run stem.
Just imagine,
So,
below there's a field of ocean. On top is money. So when money combined with water,
spending.
all the money will wash away already. Can we say that? Can you imagine? Even if it's not money, this is who is the person. Is it earth, right? Water and earth. Imagine below there's a water, on top there's her earth. What happened to the earth?
Dissolve.
Dissolve. What can you tell about the husband? That means whatever that he's doing is not really so fantastic. He's not in a very good situation. But let's look at it from a husband point of view. With box number 6 as a combination, do you think that as a Grace, do you think that you want this kind of husband?
Mm,
No.
No, right?
maybe not.
Black tortoise also can mean fake or fake, fake, pretentious, intelligent, but pretentious. Bandit can mean very lustful person, that means always go out and have fun. So this is a character, a combination of character that usually a lady may not really like. But anyhow, if you were to see Grace, Grace is also clashing him. Grace clash husband. That means Grace also give the husband a lot of pressure. The husband from 100% goes down to 20%. Husband is at this point of time, although he's enjoying himself or not really doing anything, but the husband is also suffering from the impact of the Grace. But anyhow, you see, the marriage in the way is also producing the husband, although it's not producing now, but we can also say that the husband is also indirectly enjoying the relationship. No, enjoying the marriage. although it's empty, yeah, somehow we can feel that it's there. However, if you notice, Grace also producing the marriage. That means she is trying her best to make this work. But based on this question, they have already divorced, they applied for a divorce. So the question is whether is it happening or not. So we must base on the question. Focus on the question. Okay, so what should we do next? Joanne and Rani.
We need to focus on the question and look for evidence of whether they will divorce or not. Because that was the question, right?
Yes. But we already established that
Mm-hmm.
is this case gone case or still got hope?
I mean, they are still in the same plate.
Mm,
There's still elements of producing, but the character are very different.
mm,
Something like part of it you need to let go, part of it is still there.
Very dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Rani. So you want to refer to which page notes anymore? Waiting for the answer. Nothing already, yeah. So what should we do now? Can we tell her whether her divorce is going to be approved or not? Whatever we analyzed just now, is it relevant? How do we know whether it's going to be approved? Yes, Iris, you want to say something?
Think it's gonna be approved. Because just
You-
now you mentioned that partner empty means 80% that it's not going to work out.
Okay, you all must understand this thing. When the relationship is empty, means that their marriage is broken. But it doesn't mean that they will get divorced. It's not status quo. Do you know that in certain country, when you want to get divorced, you may have to go through a number of years of procedure. Do you know that? I don't know about Australia, but I think those people who are in Singapore will know. Previously in Singapore, you have to go through 3 years of separation. That means
Oh
you
yeah,
can,
same in Indonesia as well.
yeah. So you have to be separated for a certain number of years. After that, they also have to comply to certain things. Then the judge will say, okay, because you have completed the requirement, you check the boxes already. Then the court will say, okay, you are able to be approved for divorce. But in any event that you may not do what is required, then the judge can also say it will not be approved. And then you have to go through the process again,
Okay.
you see. So this box number 8, we're talking about the emptiness means it's able to be divorced, doesn't mean automatically the paper itself will be. So it's two different things altogether.
Or it will be a long and draggy one.
How do you know?
I mean,
It's
it's like the character wise, it's not. I mean, quote unquote compatible anymore. But then the energy that is still lingering, right, for the marriage place, and then the elements.
a question to ask ourselves.
Hmm.
Does Grace want to get divorced?
Yes.
Anybody knows why she want to get a divorce? Based on what Joanne said, she wants to get a divorce. Why?
Is it
Everything
because the class the marriage?
who clash marriage?
Grace.
Grace.
Grace clash marriage. Is Grace clash marriage?
Grace
No.
clashed the husband.
Grace class.
She's supporting the marriage.
No, she supported the marriage but clash the husband.
I was thinking of the fearless star.
What about fearless star?
Anything that you do, the outcome is not going to be good.
Okay, possible. Where's the contract anyway? Where's the divorce contract?
Is it
Answer box. Box 4.
Which symbol?
view?
View door. View door is the contract. View door is document. So anything related to contract, document, we have to look at the view door. So the view door is the reference point now. The view door on top, there's a serpent. Serpent means is a snake. In the view door, a contract is with a snake. Means is going round and round and round. Right? Snake. That means can be very like a hamster wheel, going round and round and round. Then there's a horse also with the contract. Not saying that the contract is going to run away. That means this contract also not very stable. Then fearless, as per what we have learned before, may not turn very well. So if I look at the whole, if box number 4, the contract doesn't seem to be very exciting. And okay, now we look at box number 4. What is the trigram inside?
Timeless.
Compass.
What does it mean?
Eventually you'll get there.
Eventually you'll get there. Environment-wise, it's very supportive. That means at this point of time, maybe not, but eventually it will. So can we say that there's a possibility that it might work?
The fearless star is there, Master.
Sorry?
The fearless star is already there.
Yeah, it's there, but the fearless star is there doesn't mean that automatically it's bad, right?
If they don't do it, then it might work.
Where is Grace? Grace is over here.
Palace 9.
The contract is
In Palace 4.
moving towards Grace.
Supporting Grace.
Yeah. How about the husband? Your husband is clashing onto the contract. So what can we say about this? The status of Grace and the husband, relation with the contract. Does the husband support the contract?
No.
No.
Does Grace support the contract?
Yes.
It enhances her.
Yeah. So if that's the case, can we say that there's a possibility that it will be approved or not approved?
There's a chance.
There's a slight chance, because the environment does support it. Although box number 4 doesn't seem to be very good, there's still a horse there, but as a whole, environment still a little bit on a supporting side, and it's still producing Grace. Yeah, because you know why? Grace is the one asking about it, isn't it? So she wants it, isn't it? Which
So
means that yeah.
Sorry, continue, Master.
I lost in transition already.
So, Master, if Grace is Palace 9 and Qi is on the left side, are we reading the minister?
Yes, we are reading the minister.
So she's
a leader
higher
of
than
the
the leader.
leader. She's the leader of the leader.
So she would be very independent,
very high ranking, I would suppose.
so she wouldn't like to be under the man, basically.
Well, if you see, the definition for a minister is somebody who can manage about over thousands of people. So if you are able to manage thousands of people, who are you to must be somebody of certain status, right?
Somebody,
Easily, yeah. Somebody of certain status. And if you see your husband down there with a black tortoise bandit and the rest of person,
if I were her, I would kick him out as well.
yeah.
Be a tycoon, eh? To be a tycoon, eh?
I don't want to be with someone lazy.
And if you notice, why is the marriage in a way producing the husband? Because from that angle, he also had able to get more money from Grace, right?
Benefit from the marriage.
Yeah. So a person that does not do anything, always enjoy themselves, spend a lot of money here and there. That means indirectly we can say that this husband is kind of a useless husband, you know.
Be enjoying life. Resting, enjoying, spending money.
Yes.
Then the wife at the same time have other men involved in the marriage.
Ask yourself, why Grace want to ask this kind of question? What is
She
the
so
intent?
much want to, when can this be? When can the divorce paper be settled so that she can carry on her own life?
Yeah. So she has her own agenda. What people who are ministers, they do think very swiftly one, right? They don't drag one. So either you yes or no. But in this case, she does not have an answer. So she's asking for the situation because it has been dragging her for a while.
In this case, the husband is against the contract. That means he is playing the drag the. So the drag is he dragging the process lah.
Can say so. Because in order for two party to get
Too much.
divorced, you need two party consent, right?
Otherwise, then he against means drag for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just about signing. Yeah, we can also say, okay, based on if you want to divorce, but these are my terms and conditions. You have to agree. Then there will be a what negotiation, then or how
Take
much
the house.
compensation, or I want this, I want that, that kind of thing. Because Grace is a high level minister,
Right.
so which means that she will have status, she will have money, she will have asset. Now it's the other way around. Isn't it? Because Grace want to do it. But I mean, Grace also got no choice, what she have to let go.
Yeah.
Because she got more better future ahead of her. In this case. But take note, the E in box number 9 in such case usually is not relevant. However, in any event, that let's say in box 8, there's also ladies. Then here also got ladies. That means Grace got ladies. Then marriage also got ladies. There possibility that Grace also may get involved in ladies. It's not always the lady is belongs to the man.
He's saying so she could be lesbian.
Yes.
Ah,
Possible. So we don't always look at things at one side. It can be the other story.
but if it's the other way around, Master, for the husband, if there's being in the partner and there's also being in the husband's box, so the man.
Then we can suspect that something is going on with the husband.
Okay.
I think Australia is very common about this, right? Very
Um,
open about this.
there's a lot of straight guys who's curious.
Or curious.
Yeah.
But the previous chart also, the men and also got ping inside the chart.
Very interesting because I have not say a lot. Probably 10% of my students belongs to this category. So they're always very curious about such things. Yeah. But it's getting very common. Because most of them they purposely fly to Australia just to get married and then go back to their country. Happened in Singapore, it happened in Malaysia, and then they also want to get babies also, so they get some volunteers to donate their things to insert into the ladies. One of them they will become the wife lah, and the other one will be the man lah. Well, this sounds a bit disgusted already. Okay, never mind. Okay, any other questions?
How to answer her?
How to answer her? I mean, basing on this question, if you see the box number 4, the trigrams, it seems to be supportive, but contract-wise, there seems to be dragging here and there lah. So as long as she's able to hold her stand and negotiate on the terms that whichever that's required, and she's okay with it, eventually it will be happening.
Master, when you say negotiate the term, is that written somewhere in the in this reading in the chart?
Because it has a serpent there.
Huh?
Serpent.
The serpent?
Serpent, okay. Why I associate this serpent over here? Because when we talk about serpent, although we always believe that the serpent is worry, right? The snake also, you see how a snake is very curvy, right? It's like
Yes.
a lot of S. So when there's a lot of S inside, can I say that the route itself is very uneven?
And
It's not a
Convoluted.
one straight line, very uneven. That means and this snake can be in the coil also, right? It can be entangled also, right? So that is to say
Convoluted.
that this contract, there will be a lot of entanglement. Which is to say, that's why I say, if Grace is able to be okay with the terms, then whatever entanglement will be able to be solved. And this entanglement usually comes from the husband. Why? Because the husband is clashing onto the contract. He is against the terms. So he will ask more things. Basically, if you look at his combination, he's a very greedy person. Why I say greedy? Because bandit also stand for greedy. Black tortoise can also stand for greedy. So we have double greedy. So which means that this husband, if you talk about contract or about the terms to get divorced, he will ask a lot. Knowing that Grace is a very high status and probably influential person. That means status is high, influential, so she needs to make this to be very hush,
But this husband character is quite jialat one because it's both, right? It's black tortoise plus bandit. It's extreme and then relax. So it's quite
Well, everybody have their own chart. Question is, there is no right or wrong. Even though this kind of chart, it can be very bad. But if you use it correctly, put this person at the right place, they'll still be able to excel. So not a symbol that is bad means it's bad. Even if you see the worst combination, there are still some hope. Question is how to make the best of it. There's no negative one. Even the open door also can be negative. Do you know that? Live door can also negative. Live door means this person is very extrovert, right? Like to make money, right? But the problem is Their priority in life is always about making money. Anything else, not important.
So it just depends on how you look at it, Master.
Yeah. If you put them on the positive light, yes, they can be very positive. But if you look at it from another angle, are you able to accept the kind of